Good morning. Good morning. It's 11:55 a.m. Sunday, January 25th, the 25th day of our 31-day K-Factor Balance Challenge. Let me go to Facebook Live and join everybody. All right. The 25th day. There we are. There we are. The good news is you can't get my germs through the computer, through the live. That's the good news. Let me just type, hello. Hello, friends. I hope those of you that are in the stormy weather, the ice, the snow, the wind, the deep freeze, thinking about each and every one of y'all. And just thank you, Donna. Just hoping that and praying that you all are safe. Hey, Beth, you're snowed in Ohio. Yeah, I follow Ryan Hall, y'all. So I was watching his live broadcasting on YouTube right before I came in here. And he was showing some of the pictures from up in Ohio. Hey, Robin, you have 9 inches. Wow, and you've been shoveling. That's quite the workout, Robin. Donna, your snow, and it's going to get worse in Buffalo. Yeah, that's what Ryan said. He showed one of his yaw meters, and it was like 10 or 11 inches, and he said that you're gonna get a lot more on top of that. So glad everybody's home, tucked in, safe and warm, for sure, for sure. And hey, Maggie's in the house. Hi, Maggie. Good morning. Yes, you're live with us. I'm glad to see you with us this morning. Yeah, it's some kind of weather, and I think Tuesday they say we're going to have it here in Florida. Of course, not as frigid as up north, but for us, it'll be cold. I think it's going to be in the 20s, high 20s maybe or something, 29 or 30, but it's supposed to get cold here. Wendy's in the house. Hi, Wendy. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. So yeah, we're still under the weather. And as I mentioned yesterday, John, my husband, he's been in bed all morning. He hasn't even gotten up. Thank you, Maggie. Yeah, we're thinking about everybody. Thinking about everybody. So today, we're going to do balance movements on the unstable surface. So make sure you have your yoga mat. Make sure you have your yoga mats. Have your yoga mats. We're going to do the entire, except for the warm-up, we're going to do our entire series of movements today, all on the unstable surface. Do you know after today we only have 6 days left? So this week is going to be like a test, our test. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to do our single leg holds for 40 seconds, 40-second holds. So yeah, we're officially in our final week. And this series of movements is a really good thing to keep in your back pocket and do on, a couple times a week, just to kind of keep your balance in check and keep practicing. As you know, consistency is where you see results. So we want to make sure, too, that you remember it's progress, not perfection, and we're not about being perfect here, right? It's just about relaxing your body, kind of staying calm, getting in your zone, wobbling, resetting when you need to reset, and just pick up where you left off and keep doing. And also, I think trusting your body, because that's, you know, if you go back to January 1st when we first started doing this, how weird, you know, some people were commenting to me how weird it felt, like they'd never done balance, focused on their balance before. And so they have seen strength, improvement, confidence, more awareness, which is so important as we age to help us, right? As we age, help us with our balance to lead a healthy, active lifestyle. And you know, we don't want to fall down. We want to be strong if we can help it, right? We don't want to fall down if we can help it. So let's go ahead and get started. It's 12:01. So when we're practicing on an unstable surface today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be improving our joint awareness and our reaction. And it's not so much about speed as it is just intentional movements here. So I'm going to put my tissue down over there. Let's go ahead and do our basic warm-up. And before we get started, make sure you have your water. Always have your water handy. Hydration, hydration, hydration. And I know for me, especially for me, with the cold and congestion that I have, it's really, I've been staying right on top of it. It really helps to keep things moving, you know. All right, here we go. Basic warm up. Chest out, shoulders back, chin up. You all know your feet in alignment with your hips, even if you kind of have to jump up and down a little bit, rock back and forth, find your stance, lock it in. We've got a soft knee going on. We're standing up straight and tall. No need to look down. We're standing up straight and tall. All right, here we go. Let's do that weight shifting side to side. Load your right leg with all your weight. Come back to center. As you know, we're just kind of activating our nervous system. You should be doing this barefoot. Load your weight on your left leg. Come back to center. And one thing, always have your chair handy. Load your weight on your right leg. Come back to center. Load your body weight to your left leg. Come back to center. Load your weight onto your right leg. Back to center. Load it to the left leg. Back to center. Load your weight to the right leg. On that right foot, your big toe, your pinky toe, your heel, feel that weight. Come back to center. Left leg, body weight. Again, big toe, pinky toe, heel, feel your body weight on that foot. Come back to center. Last reps on the right, here we go. Load that right leg up with all your body weight. Come back to center and load the left leg with all your body weight. Come back to center. Good job, good job. Now we're going to shift our weight front to back. So let's go back and load the heels of our feet. So shift that weight back to your heels. Come back to center. Now forward. The weight is on the ball of the foot and toes. No weight should be on the heel of the foot. Come back to center. Back on the heels. Come back to center. Ball of the foot and toes. Come back to center. Shift to the heels. Come back to center. Shift to the ball of the foot and toes. Good job. Come back to center. Shift to the heels. Come back to center. Shift to the ball of the foot and toes. And come back to center. Good job. Shake that out. We're going to do our ankle circles. Ankle circles. So take that right leg, lift up your right foot, lead with your big toe and make a big circle counterclockwise. We'll do about 10 rounds. This is 3, 4. Hold on to something. We're not really focusing on balance right here. We're just focusing on that ankle. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Now go clockwise, the opposite direction. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let's go to that left ankle. Raise up that left leg, counterclockwise, make big circles. 2, 3 with the ankle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now clockwise for 10. Good. Okay, and shake it out. Our last warm-up is we're going to march in place. Again, if you need to have that chair next to you, if you need to hover over it and touch it, or the kitchen counter, all right? Be safe. So we're picking up our knee, level with our hip, warming up, marching with intention. Moving not super fast. We're not running in place. We're just picking up that knee level with the hip and placing it down slowly. Good. Good work. All right, shake that out. Shake that out. Okay, so our first movements on the mat. Get your mat out. Get your mat out. I'm going to fold mine in half. So I've got double thickness here, so I'm going to be super spongy. Super spongy. Okay, so our first round, we're going to do 10 reps. A little brain fog. 10 reps. We're going to do 10 reps each movement. We're going to start with the right leg. Again, if you need to have your chair handy, go ahead. Our first movement is going to be our leg kicks. So remember, you want a soft knee on the leg that you have all your weight loaded on, which will be our left leg. We're going to kick with our right leg. So we're going to bring our leg up and down with intention, right? Up and down. Up and down. Don't swing it fast. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we're going to load the right leg with all your body weight. We're going to kick with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. All right, now we're going to go sideways. Sideways for 10. So we're going to load the left leg and we're going to go out to the side with the right leg for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, other side for 10. How's everybody doing? Now we're going to load that right leg, kick to the side with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we're going to do the kicking backwards. Backwards. So, load your weight on your right leg, kick back with the left, and if you want, you can put your hand on your glute and feel that. 10 reps, kicking back. Straight leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to load the left leg and kick back with the right. Don't forget to breathe. Again, you want to keep your head up, your chin up, good form. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whoo, shake it out. If you need to come off your mat and rest a minute and shake it out, you do that. Whoo. All right, let me see who's here. Oh, Amy's in the house. Oh my goodness. Today the mat is caring for your feet on snow like cold tiles. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I bet it is cold. Amy, glad to see you here. Hi, Ellen. Glad to see you here. Hey, Margaret. Glad you're here. All right. Very good. You can probably hear my labored breathing a little bit. All right, our next movement is going to be our 3-point tap. 3-point tap. So we're going to load all of our body weight on our left leg. We're on the mat. So we're on an unstable kind of spongy surface. We're going to do our toe tap. That's front, center, side, center, and back, center. Okay, so we're going to do 10 reps each leg. Remember, if you need to hold on to something, you need to stop and rest. You just do that and you just pick right back up, okay? When you're ready, you do you. 10 reps, here we go. Load up the left leg and point with the right. 1, 2, and 3. 2, side and back. And 3. Good. And 4. And 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Shake it out. Good job. Feel the weight loaded on that left leg and glutes. All that going on. You feel it? Hey, Virginia. Glad to see you here. Glad to see you here. So now we're going to load all the weight on the right leg and point with the left. And here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And last one, 10. Good work. Shake it out. Shake it out. Now we're going to do our tightrope walking. Tightrope walking. So just put your mat all the way out. We're going to walk the tightrope. Hydrate if you have it. Make sure you take a sip on some water. Shake it out. How's everybody's legs doing? Good? You can really feel it in your core also. All right, here we go. Tightrope walking. So we're going to do heel to toe, chest out, shoulders back, chin up, heel to toe. So if you're in your house, you can do this walking around your kitchen, holding on to the kitchen counters. Do it down your hallway so you have your wall if you need to touch the wall to catch yourself. We're walking with intention, so you want to place that heel to toe and roll up your back foot. Get a nice stretch in the bottom of your foot. You just keep it going. I have to turn around here. Good. Keep it going. Couple more. Good job. All right, shake it out. Now, we're going to go backwards. Backwards. You ready? So now we do toe to heel, backwards. Same posture, chest out, shoulders back, chin up. Remember, nice little flex in the knees. I like to kind of think about like I kind of sit into it here when I'm going backwards. And you can have your hands however you want to have your hands and arms. And we're going to go backwards, toe to heel, toe to heel. Ooh, I got to turn around. You keep going, toe to heel, toe to heel, toe to heel, toe to heel. Yes, good job. Shake it out. Good work. Good work. Whenever we do that up and back tight roping, forward and backwards, I always in my mind envision myself doing that when I'm 70 years old, when I'm 80 years old, when I'm 90 years old. Like, I want to keep doing this. I want to be able to keep doing this. So consistency every day, showing up a couple times a week and working specifically on balance will get us there. And when I wrote my 90-year-old birthday card to myself, that's what I asked myself, that question. My tight roping, front and back. So when I open that card when I'm 90, I'm going to, hopefully, I visualize myself doing it when I'm 90, on my 90th birthday. All right, so our last exercise, our last two movements. Last two movements, we're going to stand on one foot. One leg, we're going to load one leg up. 40 seconds on the timer, y'all. Now look, if you need your chair, which because my head is so congested, my balance is way off, I'm probably going to need this chair. So, but I'm going to give it a shot. 40 seconds, standing on one foot, loading that one leg. You start with whatever leg you want to start with, your right or your left. You do you, okay? And here we go in 3, 2, 1. Timer is started. We're on the unstable surface. 40 seconds, unstable. Yeah, oh, I barely made that. How did you guys do? I barely made that, barely. I was about to touch the chair. Woo! That is my win for today, y'all. I did not think I would make 40 seconds. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Okay, now we got to do the other leg. Last movement. Now that was on my left leg, so now I'm going to load my right leg. And here we go. In 3, 2, 1, timer started. Oh, yes. Timer stopped. Yes, we did it. Woo! You know, I got to tell y'all, oh my gosh, I can't believe barely made that. I barely made those. I barely made those. Round of applause. Good job, everybody. You know when you're sick and you're cold and you're hot and you're cold and you're hot? While we were doing that, I started sweating, but it wasn't from this. It's just because I'm sick, and I started to feel that warmth come over me. I was like, "Oh my gosh, no. Let me get through this balance." I don't have a fever, but you know how you just get that. Good work, Donna. I'll say whoo. I'm with you on that. Wowee. Wendy said 1 wobble with the left leg, but no wobble with the right leg. That's fantastic. You're welcome, Donna. You're welcome. That was really good work. You know, I always say, when I come into the gym, into the studio here to work and move my body, sometimes it's really hard to come in here. But when I'm done, and I've accomplished what I set out to accomplish, and I did the best at that moment, and I celebrate all the wins. I celebrate all the things that I can do, not what I can't do. And so today was just a really, really good balance day for me, considering my ears and my head is all congested. So yeah, amazing, amazing, and it feels so good. So we have 6 days left. 6 days left, y'all. How about that? 6 days left. So we've made a lot of progress. So if you look back on day 1, how did you feel about balance on day 1? And how do you feel about balance on day 25? And if you can wobble and reset and continue on, you're strong in your balance. Because that's what it's about. It's about your body recognizing, recovering, shifting, the communication to your brain on what you're doing. Oh, thank you, Robin. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, if I was really like bedridden, you know, that's a different story. I'm not that sick, like I need to be in bed. Thank you. Yeah, I'll let John know. He's actually in bed, so yeah. But we're going to be on the mend. We're good. We're good over here. It's just whatever's going around, y'all know. So we're finishing this challenge really steady, confident, and capable, right? Because we're able-bodied. We're able to do this. And show up and just put in the work every day. And consistency is how we improve. So be proud of how far you've come. Day 25, amazing, super job. Cheers. Cheers with our hydration. And thank you, Donna. Thank you. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow. So if you join me today, day 25, check the box. And I'll see everybody back here tomorrow for day 26, right here on Facebook Live. If you want to go back and roll back to day number 1 and catch up with us, go to our YouTube channel, the K Factor Coaching on YouTube. There's a playlist. Every single day I upload the videos there to the playlist. So you can go back to day number 1 and work your way up to us. So I'll see you all right back here tomorrow. I come live at 11:55 a.m. We start at high noon and get our balance on. I'm Kim Knapp, your coach here at the K Factor Fitness and Health for Life, where I help you get what you want. Make it a great day, everybody. Good job, Amy, Margaret, Donna, Wendy, Robin. Good work, everybody. And to those of you on replay, Virginia, good job. Eileen, Maggie, good job. Beth, good work, everybody. And especially to Team Replay, you guys come in after the fact and show up. I see your posts. I see you checking in, and I'm really proud of you for showing up. You mean a lot to us here. Team Replay is really strong. And if anyone has any questions, please reach out. You know how to find me. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Tomorrow, January 26th for day 26 of the 31-Day Balance Challenge. Make it a great day. And those of you in the storm's path, we're praying for you. Please keep warm, keep safe, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.